Hey YouTube, it's Cecilia Lane here. So today I want to talk about two things. The first is where I'm at with my eating and my upcoming revision. And the second is about just something that's kind of bothering me that I know I shouldn't let bother me. But anyways, I'm going to talk a little bit about that. So first of all, it's going to be hard. As a lot of you that I'm friends with on Facebook and Instagram know, my nephew passed last week. He was driving back to school with some friends, and he was in the front seat and didn't have his seatbelt on. And the driver fell asleep. And my nephew went through the windshield and was found on the side of the road. And he passed the next day. And it's been really hard. Really hard. He was only 18. He was amazing and so beautiful and kind and sweet and generous, and my heart is just breaking. Anyway, so it's been really hard dealing with that. It's been really hard. And so I haven't posted any videos lately. Otherwise, I've just been trying to keep myself really busy with my kids and my husband, going out every day, spending the day at the zoo or in downtown DC, just something, everything and every day, wearing myself out. My eating hasn't been great, but it has been horrible. I've been walking a lot, obviously. I've been doing like over 10,000 steps every day, because I've just been out and about so much with my family, just trying to wear myself out each day. Obviously, food is a great source of solace at a time like this, hence the not so great eating part. I mean, there's no getting away from the pain, and everything is a constant reminder, even spending time with my kids. My surgery is still coming up, my revision surgery, the second week of August. And I don't know, I don't have a whole lot of thoughts on that right now, of everything that's going on. And I guess that segues me into my second topic, this thing that's been bothering me. I think really started bothering me with the passing of my nephew, who was always happy, always smiling. I mean, just the most beautiful, smiling, happy, sharing love, just kind. And he was like a Greek god, just gorgeous. But he acted like he didn't even know it, and he was so nice to everybody, and he just had this magnetism about him. And just wonderful kid, and his resume at 18 was like 3 pages long because he had done so much volunteer work and played like 6 sports. And just amazing. Straight A student, full scholarship. Had just finished his first year at Wittenberg College. And yeah, Miles LeBoy. That was his name. But my whole point in saying that was that, I mean, obviously when people pass, it's a real time of reflection for those of for those of us that are left behind, and left to miss them. And you can't help but to reflect on those people that are now gone and what they brought to your life, what they brought to others' lives, and what was so amazing about them. And and he was so happy that he just shared his happiness with everybody. You know, he wasn't mean, he wasn't malicious, he disliked bullies, he disliked people being left out, or it bothered him for other people not to feel special or wanted or important, because he felt everybody was. And he just wanted to share his love with everybody. That's who he was. That's how he was. And I can really understand that, because through therapy, my relationship with my husband and daughter, and the weight loss surgery, I've reached a level of happiness that I thought previously just unachievable. And that happiness is because I'm not always looking to tomorrow for something better. I'm not always waiting for when it gets better. I've learned to appreciate today. Not just appreciate it, but cherish it. And recognize how blessed I am that, sorry, the dogs. Recognize how blessed I am that I have such a wonderful family, and that no money, no skinniness, no prestige, no fame, no important job could ever replace those things, or be as good as you know, being loved unconditionally by those that you love, and being able to enjoy each day with those people. So, as I mentioned before, that was why I started my website business, well, my business, WLS Success, to try and share with others what I had learned, and hopefully help them learn to get to that point of self-love and appreciation for today. And also why I started the Donate Now component for those who are interested in having weight loss surgery. But oddly enough, and really sadly to me, there have actually been people who have thumbed down, like disliked my videos and my posts on the Donate Now. And I don't understand that. How do you dislike somebody wanting to give back and help other people? Like, what is to dislike about that? And what does that say about you, and how unhappy or sad you are that you want to share that unhappiness and sadness, that you want everybody else to be as unhappy as you? You want other people to not succeed the way you've not succeeded? That's why I say my nephew inspires me so much, because he just shared the love, and that's what I think is important, and that's how I think it works. When you're happy, you want everybody else to be happy. You really want everybody else to succeed, even the people you don't like. You wish for them that they could be happy, that they could let go of that sadness, that hurt, that anger, that they could get out of that hole, because you know what it felt like in the hole, and you don't want anybody to hurt like that. And so it breaks my heart, and I know it shouldn't matter because these people don't know me and it's not personal. And even if it is personal on their side, they don't know me. They just know YouTube Cecilia Lane, and that's such a small piece of me. But it's hard not to take it personally. It's hard to understand that they don't just feel that way because of their unhappiness or their pain, but they would go so far as to try and make me feel bad too. Somebody asked, you know, why not just direct people to donate to, you know, through some other organization who already has everything all set up. And on one hand, I understand the question. On the other hand, I'm like, why would you not want more opportunities to help people? I don't know a whole lot about, you know, the process for these other sites and how they decide. But back when I was having the surgery and soon after, when I looked into things like that, it was always for people who were like 300-400 pounds. I feel like everybody needs help. And whether you're 100 pounds overweight, 400 pounds overweight, I mean, the struggle is still the same. We're all struggling. Some of us have different metabolisms. Some of us do gorge eating. Some of us binge and purge. Some of us binge. Some of us graze. And all of those things are a factor in whether we end up, you know, 100 pounds overweight, 400 pounds overweight, what have you. But the struggle is still the same for all of us. And I felt like back then, you know, the assistance was targeted at people who just had a higher BMI, as if the struggle was not the same for those with a lower BMI. And so another aspect of what I'm doing is saying that I'm not basing anything on BMI. I don't want to do that. I want to base it on the struggle itself, the story. And I want to give everybody an opportunity, whether they're 50 pounds overweight or 400 pounds overweight. If you need this and you're struggling, then you need it and you're struggling. I don't know. I have trouble understanding that. Not wanting more help, not encouraging people to create more opportunities for help for others. I knew from the beginning when I started this that there would be people who would support it and people who wouldn't support it, people who would be interested and people who would not. I mean, that's anything that you do. I guess I just didn't expect anybody to discourage it. So that's it. Sorry, this is a real downer video. I don't really have anything all that great to say today, but I did want to check in. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. You can find me on MyFitnessPal at Cecilia Lane 73, Instagram at Cecilia Lane, and visit my website, WLS Success with Cecilia Lane. All right, YouTube.